Yo, Wagwan.
What's up?
You are live on air, my guy.
I'm live on air, sir.
Don't worry, I just started the video. Um, I'm having trouble because I really was trying to figure out, like, I was thinking about topics all day today. And then it's like, I get everything set up at the crib, and then I'm drawing a blank. But
You,
you
out
know
of
what I'm
all of the
saying?
things, you ain't Chat GPT.
Funny you say that. I actually did, and it gave me some talking points. I don't know. I felt like I wasn't really jiving or vibing with what they. I mean, it was great talking points. It's just not like I want to give like something like what was really it. Something was on my mind too. It's just I just can't remember. I just want to be enthusiastic about what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like especially with the little energy I got left. So I was like, you know what? Let me call my cousin back. He didn't pick up. And I was like, let me call Aunt. And I mean, shit, we're here. And I mean, I guess we could talk about the Batcave since that's coming up, right?
Yeah.
Talk about, anime and music and shit like that.
The back came. I
Like,
hear myself echo, dude.
you heard yourself echo. Wonder if it's about
Yeah.
like the mix minus again. Let me see. I forgot how to do that too. How about now, bro? Do you hear anything on your end?
Yo. No, I hear it on your end. After I speak, I hear me again.
Crazy. I mean, you are in the Bluetooth. I don't really know how to mitigate that. Yeah, that's the thing too. When I was calling the other day to figure out what wire, if I could just have the phone connected to the wire, that way, whatever service or whatever, it won't be so choppy. But I mean, what you was gonna say though before
I
about the
forgot.
Batcave?
I completely forgot.
Well, shit. I mean,
But we got that on the 20th, right? Yeah, we can.
Huh?
You said you got a studio session on the 20th?
February.
The next one? Yeah.
Yeah.
What you working on there?
I mean, that was the cave is already coming out though. Before that, spoiler alert.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, since Cap, I thought I told you. I'm saying, but yeah, spoiler alert. Jesus Christ! Oh, load up the bombs. He said he was gonna drop.
Where's the memory?
The memory. Oh, now my
Get the
cousin's calling
memory.
back too. Oh man, I gotta hold on. Let me tell him about my
Yeah,
call
switch
back.
it.
Huh?
Because you called me when I was about to roll up.
Oh, do you need Tom?
Huh? Yeah, and I was in the game too.
Oh shit! Damn. All right. Should I scrap this?
I mean, it's not. It's what you make it. So it could be content, or it could be whatever.
All right.
It could
Well,
be test staff. It could be whatever.
damn son.
I do gotta talk to you or see you at some point because I got some gems on the. I got some phone gems that I gotta show you.
Nah, don't cut it yet. All right.
I got some phone gems.
Is it by any chance I'll call you or hit you up later tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bet. So, all right, guys. That was August Waters. We gonna tap back with him later on, and yeah, I'm gonna pick up the phone right now for my cousin. Salute, Brody. I'll hit you
Yes,
up.
sir. Yes, sir.
Nah. keep the good. Just keep this shit rolling.
Yo,
Yo,
what's going on, fam? Brody.
not much, but dad, we're
Yo,
live on the
horrible,
air.
bro. Oh, we live on the air?
We live on the air. I just had to let you know before you say something crazy. I just had to
Wagwan, pop, Kamidea.
yeah, that's my cousin Manny. Everybody, salute to the general. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
what's
He goes by
what's good,
Night
guys? What's
Riders on
going on?
Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, go
Yes,
follow my
sir, Night
man's, yo.
Riders. Yeah,
Shit.
what's going on, bro?
I mean, I ain't even really introduced the episode or anything. I feel like my characteristics and mannerisms is off. But, we on episode, I think, 15 of Heavy Metals of Honor. And,
Nice.
shit, man, like, I was trying to figure out what to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got the lights, everything set up. I showered, did all of that, and I'm just trying to. I don't want to talk about the obvious that's in the news cycle right now with the beef between Corey and Anton. I mean,
Okay.
I feel like we already know what's going on over there, but like, I mean, shit, what you think we should get into, like, shit that we could talk about, like that we always talk about, really? Would it be music? Would it be anime? Like, what type of episode you feeling like today could be?
I mean, it can be music. Why not? Let's see some music.
All right.
There's a lot going on in this year. I guess we got 6ix9ine dropped the Say Cheese interview. We got that Fabulous and G Unit and Mano.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, not G Unit. I should say 50 Cent.
Yeah. I mean,
Definitely.
the whole situation with the Let's Rap About It. We know that Fab is a monster. You know what I'm saying? Even though that was like old news cycle stuff, or it's kind of current. I could say that, I guess. I mean,
yeah.
what are you trying to expound on with all of that? You feel like 50 should have dropped the record, or you think 50 is just too much of a businessman? He'll get it another way.
Well, I mean, to be honest, if 50 Cent was to drop a record, if he was to drop it it wouldn't be a record.
Right.
Like, it'll be something like at a higher level. Like, we saw 50 Cent back in the day diss people. He dissed the whole industry, Fat Joe, Cameron. He was dissing everybody. So it was like, he's on such a higher level right now to where you could diss people on some, you know what? I'm going to make a comedy about them in the next show I got coming out.
Right.
Or basically make fun of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put them on my show and make them look like idiots.
Yeah.
Or like, you know what I'm saying? Or like we saw, I might buy the building. You know what? Forget a diss record. I'll just buy your whole building. Now you got to pay me what you wrote about me.
Facts. Facts.
Now what you dissed me about, now you got to pay me for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
So do you think like.
Why even try what?
You think like you can you're basically saying 50's above a diss record, but as a fan, as a diehard fan, would you want 50 to go that route and the business route?
All right, so you know me, bro. I love 50 Cent. Die-hard 50 Cent fan since I was a young boy. 50 Cent posted in my room, Lloyd Banks, G Unit.
Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah.
From jump, always support 50 Cent. I never, always.
Hold on one second.
So,
hold on one second. Maybe you think you can make me the drink, the mix drink? Yeah. Yeah, go on.
So for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would be cool to see that, for this 50 Cent comes, talking shit about people, diss people back, get that old 50 Cent back.
Right.
You know, that's what a lot of people want.
Right.
They want that. They want the engagement. But he don't want to give them clout. He don't want to get, so he don't want to like give them that acknowledgement to boost up they're like, because they got clout, yeah. But now if 50 was supposed to go back and forth for them, now it's like they ratings go up. Now their money is going up. Everything is going up.
Right.
I'd rather him diss them by taking away those little things. Make them realize that you make it diss people about somebody, they can attack you in multiple different ways.
Yeah.
It's a mind game. The industry is turning into like a political thing.
Yeah.
A lot of
argue that it was always politics, especially
always politics. Yeah.
If since Frank Sinatra, from what I know is that the mob had assisted him with a couple of dollars to make it in the game.
Yeah. Yep.
When you talk about paying for radio or being in certain rooms and buildings with appreciate it being with certain people that randoms can't just ever meet, especially with a business deal or something like that. So it's kind of crazy. It's not to say it could never happen, but it's like the chances of it happening, it's just slim. But I think maybe we're stumbling on a topic here, right? Like the art of I want to say dissing, but it's like the art of, I mean, shit, I guess it's the art of war on some Sun Tzu.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really is. But war is such like a broad term. It's like, what are you warring over or about? Like right now, even though I didn't want to talk about it, the whole Anton and Corey Holcomb situation, I guess one of the videos I'm seeing that Anton is saying things about, how his daughter is going through things, had to pull her out of school, and, she's underage, and, he didn't realize the butterfly effect that, it's basically like the sins of the father, like the children have to pay for it type shit. Like just because,
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, like just because your family isn't online doesn't mean that people online won't try to dox you or find out who your daughter looks like. Apparently, Corey Holcomb pulled up his wife and his daughter's image, for a live stream show yesterday, and was just calling her all sorts of names.
Wow.
How would you? And look, and like. It's war, like you're saying, right? You said just now they can come at you in different angles. These guys that are YouTubers getting into like, debatable beefs, you know what I'm saying, online with other, podcasts or networks. It's sad that we have to gain attention, it feels like, through drama and trauma in order to triple our numbers and our sales. Like, what do you say to that? I mean, 50 had the blueprint of dissing everybody, and I mean, look at the position that he's in today. Not everybody's gonna be in that hot seat, of course, let alone manage it for over a decade.
Yeah, well, because not only did he win the battles, he also won it politically. He won it at all angles, on the defensive side, on the offensive side, on all angles. So, like, when you got people that only focus on, he dissed me, I would diss him back.
Yeah.
Like, the industry is much more than that. You got bloggers, you got social media, you got media outlets, you got people like Say Cheese,
right?
No Lacking, Joe Drill Pages. You got all these news outlets, Justin LA, a whole bunch of radio stations. You got all of this. You got a whole bunch of, who to say that person who you beefing with, he might start saying, you know what, I'm gonna pay a whole bunch of these other like media outlets to post crazy things about you.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Instead of me telling the world about you and this song with the information I have, I'm gonna sell it to Please Don't Laugh and have him post it. So now all the people that don't follow music like that, but they follow social media a lot, they gonna know about you and automatically judge you without even hearing your side and the music side of it.
Yeah.
They just look at it, oh well, damn. This guy, I haven't seen his kids in 5 years. I don't even know his name, but
Yeah.
what the hell? And this is before the disc came out.
Right.
So it's like, in this day and age, like,
do you
the
think
whole game is changing.
yeah, and being that the game is changing, do you think that making a song about it still matters?
Yeah, hell yeah. It
Because I
definitely still
mean,
matters.
50. On one hand, you said 50 didn't. He already did that, but where he's at now, he doesn't have to do that. He can come at you a different way. And
Yeah, he can come at because his mental stays on a different plane.
right.
I mean, he's killing people with just memes.
No, seriously, with the AI alone.
You know, he got the hype of that Diddy interview from him posted memes and
Yeah.
collecting info. Him creating that hype on Diddy was him posting mad funny memes about Diddy. Him talking about Diddy. Telling us that, yo, I'm gonna put an interview about this guy. He's creating a whole buzz. Everybody, yo, I can't wait for 50 to drop that. And then when he drop it, it's like we all zoom into it. So it's like that's what we talk. That's like the smart aspect of it. Yes, marketing too. It's considered marketing, but the same thing can be applied when it comes to beef, diss tracks, all that stuff can be applied. Same thing with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, all that stuff. Kendrick Lamar applied a whole bunch of things other than that diss song.
Yeah,
just that he put that diss song along with a whole bunch of other things. Which has made it 10 times worse.
Yeah,
he went political. Plus this.
He weaponized the diss song by letting people, I guess, cover it or react to it off YouTube. I guess whatever he did, he made it to where everybody could eat. You know, I don't know how true that is, but I heard a lot of content creators get hype about, you know, dropping certain rights or, you know, restrictions rather, so that way everybody that listened to it could listen to it, react to it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, which is fire, but it's also like it's a cheat code because not only do you pay your audience to like listen to you, like you give them an incentive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then not only that, it's like if you're making good music, like that's what I'm looking at right now with like turning on the lights, setting up the Rodecaster, you know, figuring out topics, thumbnails, like all of that. If I had just condensed it to music, you would just get the song, the artwork, a description maybe about the process. I might put like 1 or 2 videos, or maybe a music video out for the song, right? Or now it's like the music video, everything is a music video. I can't even
Instagram is a music video.
Yeah, everything is.
They posting the videos on Instagram.
Yeah, clips of it at a time. It's not. If you give them the whole video, great. Then that means everybody can react to it and do whatever, chop it up, clip up what they want. But essentially, you don't have to be, if you're an artist, you don't have to be like, yo, let me drop $300, $400, $1,000 on a music video when there's other ways of putting out visual media. You know what I'm saying? On top of knowing that you could be in your car and have a story time, or you could be wherever in the world and just turn your camera on. The fact that YouTubers or other people out there that take content creation serious or their craft, like for me, I got all of these things not only because I'm serious about what it is I do, but I already have an aesthetic and a standard that I keep with the music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like if I'm going to switch the guard to visuals and conversations, then it's like I feel like some of the treatment still has to apply over there. And so I think what's crazy is that you can get dissed not only from a song, but you can get dissed from a video in the office. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or you can get dissed through paying bloggers
social media.
Yeah, social media.
You get this one. I
You
can have
get
somebody diss
lawyers
you
or
now.
landlords like, yo, Jim Jones didn't pay X amount of dollars for his rent. They got no heat. It's like, damn, like shit like
Yeah,
that. We wasn't supposed to know. Like we don't ever know
yeah,
that. Like back then, we would never have that information because
yeah.
social media was not as popping or
Not like that.
transparent. Yeah,
Nah,
but
yeah,
now it's like, yo, he ain't got no heat. Now
yeah.
people could be like, "Yo, he don't drop no heat because he don't got no heat," and then it's like, "Damn, like it's a
hmm
2-for-1 diss just
Yeah,
because
and
he."
I hate to
Mm-hmm.
jump on that too. No, my fault.
Nah, cook.
No, yeah, I said I hate to like jump on the bandwagon of like not messing with Jim Jones. You
Yeah,
know,
cause I
it's like a
fuck
thing
with
going
Jim
on with Jim
Jones.
Jones. Like a lot of people don't fuck with Jim Jones now. You know
I
what I'm saying?
fuck with Jim
And it's
Jones
like,
still,
yeah,
but it's
I
just
always I
you
fuck with him, but
know.
it's like, yo, you doing a lot of corny stuff, bro. And it's like, yeah, some people do just hop on the bandwagon. And knowing me, I'm not the type of person to hop on the bandwagon.
Mm,
But this one is like, you getting kind of corny with certain stuff. Like that was to me, it was
I
I
mean,
don't
look,
know. He gets a
they
little
called
corny
their
with certain
show
things.
"Let's Rap About It," so it shouldn't be a
Yeah,
surprise when they rap about it.
when they rap about it, yeah,
That's it. Like I expected tracks to come out, but it's how it
yeah, yeah.
came out. I thought it was
How it came
genius.
out,
Yeah, like it was like,
yeah,
okay, we dealing with a juggernaut. Dude got a lot of weight to him, to his name, the power, the credibility, the song music, what all of that. Fuck it, let's each take a beat of his and redo it. I thought that was clever. I thought that was on
hmm
brand. That made sense. And even though Fab stood out more so than the others, that's all that needed to work when you're a team.
yeah.
You know what
But
I'm
look at
saying?
it went nowhere.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
it made
Now the world
waves. It
knows Jim
got
Jones don't pay his
regular
rent
people.
bill for no
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
It
it's
didn't have
always
no
the
impact.
negative. It's always the negative that's like, all right. So what am I really caring about this beef? Someone couldn't pay their rent bill
Yeah,
or their this light bill or heat. It's like, damn, like you forget
yeah.
about all the positive shit that came out of it because
hmm
it's not funny enough or
Yeah.
traumatic enough. Like, you know.
And now nobody's talking about it no more. It's done. They
Mhm.
talked about it for that, literally for that day. I heard
Yo,
people
but
talking about it for that day.
people live for that high of going viral though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody could go viral. So when you somehow get the algorithms running a certain way and everybody talking about you, that's what I noticed. Like that's the lesson. It's like, yo, Blame, when you step into this world with whatever you do, just know that someone's gonna have something negative or positive to say, no matter what
Of
you do.
course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, we already come from the era of roasting people and shit like that. So,
Oh yeah.
but it's different when you get popular and a million people say that your daughter is this, or, you know, your
Yeah,
wife
yeah.
is
That's messed
that,
up.
or, you know, your music sucks. And it's like, damn, I understand the mental health because it's like on a daily, you don't get a million people in life ever telling you how
hmm
bad you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they wasn't happy with your performance in whatever way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That's
it
wicked. I
is
didn't
a
hear about
lot.
that.
For me,
I don't know.
for 2026, I want to make it a habit, a ritual, even to
Mhm.
generating content, ideas. It doesn't have to only be limited to the music. Oh, I don't have the right beat, or I don't have enough money for the beat, or, you know, damn, where do I find the time to write? It's like this episode was literally me just turning on the camera, or Ashley rather, turning on the camera
Talking.
and we just talking,
Yeah.
you know, because that's really where we at, I think. And like, you know, movies are cool, but I think what's cooler is people talking to, you know, the people they rock with and making that hot. We make everything else hot. You know what I'm saying? Like the amount of conversations I had off air with any one of you. You know what I mean? Like, we had so much gems, and now it's like figuring out how to just capture all of that in a genuine way to where we could present that for them. And you know what I'm saying? We could tease new music or whatever and shit like that. Um, hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's the art. It's the art of social media, man. I mean, you know, I think the challenge for me too is that it kind of goes against my personality. Like, I have the personality to be personal or you know, to kick it, but I'm really a private dude. So it's
a private person.
Yeah, you know, it's like I'd rather be just entertained of the topics that are out there rather than, you know, making the content about the topics. But I also feel like, yo, you know, I look good, man. People want to see me, keep up with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know where this shit is gonna go. You know, someone could use what I say right now and put it on a diss track. You know, it is what it is. I mean, but you could have always did that. So I feel like if that was to start like happening, it's just deep down you always wanted to do that. You just didn't know how to go about it. But you know, at the end of the day, like, I don't know, man. That shit is just strange because I just feel like even though Buddy didn't say he was gonna sue, right? It almost felt like it was implied. It's kind of the same thing I be feeling like for Drake and Kendrick.
Who's that?
Anton Daniels. He was saying things in his video that one could believe that, you know, he could be gearing up to take legal action. But at the same time, I also watch Anton, and so I've seen a lot of egregious shit that he said about other people. You know what I'm saying? So it would just be very convenient if some shit come out and me as a fan knowing that shit was said because I witnessed shit said, it's like everything at this point is for the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn it. Like, whereas, you know, like I heard people saying like, oh, Drake should have left Kendrick alone, left him alone. And then it's like, Drake probably feel like, nigga, like, I'm Drake. Nigga, like, I'm, you know what I'm saying? The amount of records I break, they're like, I ain't afraid of nobody. Like, it probably tested his ego to just prove to the world that, you know, the guy that y'all think can take me ain't the guy. And it's like, that was the bait right there. Because you've been moving like you already knew you was that guy the whole time, and that's where you was ultimate. And I'm not gonna lie, like I did,
which he still is,
which he still is, right? But it's the fact that what happened. It's like everybody want to see Floyd Mayweather lose, right?
Yeah.
And then when he lose, like when he want the rematch, people like, all right, well, you know, it's over now. We know you could be beaten. Like, we saw you lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if it was a technical or debatable or whatever, you know what I mean?
They're gonna question. They're gonna say, people already say he took L's, even though it's not on paper, because they just hate him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it's just, and then, you know, I'm seeing a lot of guys, you know, puff their chest up and, you know, saying that Buddy is a mark and all of these things, and it's just like, man,
who said that? Wait, about who?
Well, you know, more.
I'm sorry, I gotta watch those guys. I don't watch those podcast guys like that.
Yeah, true. Like, well, I was watching a guy named Izzy Bands. He had like a panel with the Angry Man and a few other people, and they were just talking about it, and it's just interesting to see how all of this shit play out and how people internalize it, to talk about it, to make content about it, because everybody else is talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even though I felt like I said before I wasn't going to go into that, it just seems like when I look at the culture from a standpoint, like we just can't help but rubberneck to the crash out. You
True.
you know what I'm saying? It's like it's so enticing to look at or see like how it's gonna play out. It's like a storyline that people are falling in love with, and to be honest, I rather just keep creating content because it's low vibrational anyway. I would rather talk about other things. I wanna be able to make my YouTube a place where not only I could look back at the journey and whatnot, but like put out videos where like they help just other people with my testimony. I think that's fly. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we just gonna have to think about the topics and the subject matters, but um, nah, man, shit is crazy. What else about music?
I'm just trying to think like what else is like. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been too like the information I get is from other people or social media. I haven't been bump. Like I'll bump like new stuff. I'll keep in track of new things from social media.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. I don't know. Like the most recent thing I'll be right now is I'll listen to this the 6ix9ine new interview with Austin Cheese,
And what
and
he was
he's
saying?
speaking a lot of facts. Yo, there's a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. He's the next character that jokes, but he's also the next character that speaks the truth.
What stood out the most?
Like I didn't know that. What stood out the most is like people. Like I didn't know that he got robbed. People trying to rob his house.
Oh yeah, recently.
You know what I'm saying? Recently, but he said yeah, but it's most likely kids that my mom donated my old stuff to. Because they didn't leave the area when it happened. It happened in the area. So it's like,
Wow.
they kids.
Yeah.
So it's like, when I took it, like, I'm at the age where everything I hear, I feel like I get a gem out of everybody.
Yeah.
Like, even a bum on the street, I can listen to him and I can hear a gem out of the nonsense that he's saying.
But see, that's the thing. Like, for people, that's why you could never underestimate anybody. You can learn from any and like all things pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like dude don't gotta be like the bum on the street. It's like he turned into that. He became that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just an automatic like, yo, God, like when I come into the world, make me a bum in New York City. Like, what? No.
Yeah.
Like that man probably went through some shit, some pitfalls, probably addictions, probably family done died off on him or betrayed him. You don't know. And then he just gave up on life because it's like, he rather just be left alone and not keep up with him. I mean, look, there's a lot of people that are homeless that went through some shit and then bounced back, and the story that they present, it's like, man, like he just didn't give up on himself. You know what I mean? And people be one check away from that reality too. When you're living above your means. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's could make or break you right there. Like there's people at my job, right? I know they making money because it's all on public record. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Yeah.
Everything is on public record.
Yeah.
You making top pay, you making $49, $50 an hour, and you're stressing for overtime. Oh yeah, I need overtime. I gotta say overtime every day. I'm like, bruh, if I had even close to my hourly that you have, I wouldn't be stressing nothing. I wouldn't need overtime. I'll take overtime to get extra side money. You live in place because you're living beyond your means. Where you making $40 an hour, but you're living so beyond your means that it's really like you're making $20 an hour because all your money is going to bills and bullshit. You don't own anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that could mentally break you down. That could mentally hurt you and hurt the people around you. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to make sure that
when you always chasing money and you never have enough time to enjoy the money,
Enjoy it. Yeah.
or just finding out other ways to attract money so you don't have to spend your life force, on the
Yeah.
clock making money. There's also
Yeah.
that too.
You gotta save. There's a penalty. There's a whatever. What like in your 30s and 20s, what you do in your life is the most vital.
Yeah.
This could determine whether you're comfortable at 55
Yeah.
or if you're still working at
At
55.
55, absolutely. And that's
You know
why
what I'm saying? And people don't realize that.
I said, man, like, I see a lot of older guys on these panels, these shows that I be watching, and they're all acclimated to, and they'll tell you like, yo, I don't be online like that, I did streams, a couple streams for like 2 years, but I fell back, like I hear it, and when I hear it from them, it's like, a lot of these guys weren't like artists, where they were already on the internet, already taking wonky pictures and, putting out just themselves. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them were more reserved, but being that YouTube became like this utopia of, everybody streaming, feeding off each other. I'm seeing a lot of people bite shit from other people and not give the credit to those people. And and then those people probably caught wind of those people doing it, and then more people doing it because that person that invented it didn't get it viral, but the person that stole from that dude did. You know what I mean? And now that dude's mad at that guy for his talking point that he felt like could have made him viral or big like that. But it's also the personality of that guy, right? That stole your shit. It's like if that guy, had a personality to talk to a larger audience, or let's say the product of the video was, just at a quality to where he retains an audience. It's like you got to look at all. I mean, it's no different than music. Niggas steal ideas all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the time. But, for me, when I incorporate an idea outside of my lexicon of thinking, I find a cool way to pay homage as like the mental receipt. So that way when motherfuckers, cause I know motherfuckers will, when something is so dope or like, oh my God, you made that? Oh, I can't believe it. And then you make 100 of them. And then it's like, wow, like you must have had AI. You must have had a ghostwriter. You must be in the industry. And it's like, no, like I'm a regular guy with 9 to 5s. You know what I'm saying? Like I
works hard. That's creativity.
Exactly. And all I did was just set the time to just create it and make it happen. That's it. So it's like for the older guys that probably didn't have that going into visual media, you know what I'm saying? Like they might, the older, everybody's looking at it to a degree like, yo, I could make some money out of this. Like YouTube, I could make some money out of YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what better way to, if all I have to do is turn on a camera, be myself, and add those visual images of self to the music or to a topic we talking about, then why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not put that out there? But it's also showing me that people that have been in this space, in the YouTube space, like as OGs and veterans, like it's certain things that I'm like, wow, like, so that's how I probably would have to handle it in the future if something like that was to ever happen to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm taking notes in a whole new game. It's a whole new game. Like it felt like everybody in the rap game was like, yo, they know I'm nice. I'm probably not gonna be number one in everybody's eyes. My career is so. I got a couple of dollars and tucked away, whatever. Like, let me try this YouTube shit. You know what I mean? Let me make a pie. Let me be in my office. I see Wiz Khalifa streaming now. You know what I'm saying? Like my man got his own weed strain, got great music. You know, you never ever see Wiz in no drama for real. You know, you see him working out
No,
or
no.
fighting or whatever, you know, boxing or Muay Thai, whatever he was doing. It's like, yo, Wiz streaming, it's like he recognized that this is the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like this is the way, like where you can be direct to consumer and talk
Yeah.
to your audience and you know what I'm saying? Like it's just so crazy. You know, everybody that stumbled on this, like I said, you know, if you were OG and you wasn't really familiar with the internet, but you looked at YouTube as like, yo, you know, I could set my room a certain way to look as, you know, hot and talk about certain things, whether it's relationship topics, shit like that. Like, yo, I'm gonna get to a point where I'm gonna start cracking jokes for skits and shit like that. I'm gonna just go all in because it's like unlimited creativity at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I
True.
mean? I don't have to be like, damn, I ain't find the beat. Or you know what I mean? Like, damn, like what song I'm gonna put out? It's like I could put out an hour of these, and that's an album to some of you. You know what I mean? That's an
Mhm.
album. You put out an hour just talking, that's a whole album right there in a day. You know, me and my sister, we did a 3 hour tape. You know what I'm saying? Like a 3 hour joint. Like I you know, and that's even me and Uncle Michael talking at one time. That was like 3 to 4 hours, bro. Like, and we at the end of it, we was like, yo, like that was a whole pod of just gems, just niggas is just talking about mad shit. So I'm just like, nah, like if it's possible, I have to just record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
never know what you're gonna stumble upon.
yeah, for real. Cause see, some of those conversations be so to the vest that it's like it makes sense to keep it to yourself. But it's also a thing where, yo, if I could mine out natural engagements, then that's a win for me and for content. You know what I'm saying? And it gives me practice. I've already been live before, so it's not like I don't know how to go live, but I feel like I'm just trying to build up, you know, some content to where people could just watch the video as is, might trick it out with some music, whatever, and you know, then shit, just be like, yo,
build on it.
Yeah, I got a live now. I feel like I'm ready to do a live, and then you know.
Yeah, then it's easy. You just mess around, make a live. You didn't even got to edit. You just post it. Boom.
Yeah, you just
know what
post
I'm saying?
it. It's just
It's
the one
already
shot.
good.
Yeah, like, and
One
I think
shot
I'm gonna
take.
have to get like Streamlabs. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Okay.
But yeah, man, shit is damn, yo.
There's a lot of gems, man. Life is life.
In every way, like I don't know. It's just kind of strange. It's just kind of strange, like, cause I'm thinking about, you know, how people can get trapped in one way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, even for Kai Cenat, I know he's trying to like step back in a way, but I think it, you know, he should know that it's okay to have time for yourself, recuperate, you know, and the fact that he's vlogging, you know, it's just like he's in a world where it almost feels like there's no such thing as privacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like his age, like
True.
we're from the era where we were outside, like playing with everybody outside, and ain't nobody doing that now. And if they are, it's a different level of playing.
Definitely, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, if it ain't, you know, basketball, hockey, you know, playing cards or manhunt or whatever it is, it's like it'll probably be dice games, drill music, you know, it'll be, you know, all sorts of wild shit because technology and interests of people have changed. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like being a kid got like I don't know, it just got repackaged. Like it's not, I think for everybody, or at least for a good amount of people, what we might all still have in common is playing games. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a P5 or a PlayStation or an Xbox, or you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody, like, cause I remember wanting a system, you know what I mean, to play. The PlayStation was gold. You know what I'm saying? That shit was gold. So it's like, for those that stayed in the house and played games or watched animes and stuff like that, you know, that keeps you off the streets to a degree. But if you did both, you know, riding your bike in different neighborhoods and with your friends and shit, like it just, I don't know, like times is super changed now. It's not, I don't want to say it doesn't feel safe as it did back then, because maybe even back then we were just like unaware.
Yeah, I'm young.
You know what I'm saying?
Certain things.
But yeah, knowing what you know now and knowing that social media, right? Like a digital version of everybody, that character could be assassinated. Your character could be assassinated online.
Yeah.
And they could try to take you out. Right, you got one life left, literally, yo. So it's like we got two lives. We got the digital life, and then we got the regular life. And then some people in the regular life got a different life on top of that too. But you know, I guess it's all what you make it. You know.
Yeah, it's posted your own discussion now.
Yeah.
You better be careful what you post, and you better make sure what you posting is what you want to be seen. It's gonna make or break you in real life and not in virtually.
Yeah.
It's a serious thing now. Holding that phone up recording is different than doing it back then.
Yeah, way different.
You can record somebody can be playing basketball, playing calm. As soon as you take that phone out, oh, now they turn to LeBron James.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now they doing this, now they doing that. Everything's like a news channel now.
Right.
It's hard to get that raw, natural thing out of somebody when they're recording. Yeah. You don't know what that recording can lead to. And that's how you know social media is just deadly by itself. It can make you or break you.
Yo, they literally gave us the privilege to use our free will to just I wouldn't say snitch, but like just you're like omitting statements.
Yeah. We're making the cops' life easier.
Yo, yeah, we're making the cops' life easy. Okay, so that's how much money he seemingly makes. If we ballpark around here, and he lives where? Oh, okay, so estimated that, you know, the population is this, the jobs is that, you know, and how many studios? You know, it's just a lot. It's just a lot now. Like, they got everything on camera. I think the sound is kind of wonky on your side. You moving around?
Oh, so yeah, my fault, bro.
Yeah, you straight.
My phone is charging. That's why I'm walking around the spot and can't forget my phone is out of my pocket.
I mean, look, the way how I see it, like, you know, enjoy the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe.
That's how you know I'm comfortable.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because
Well, this is regular for us. We do this every day. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
We do this every day.
literally,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
you
It's
know,
just now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we always dropping gems. That's important to communicate. My mom told me to say, like, sometimes it gets this, we meet up and we just talk.
yeah,
Especially my girlfriend, she's big on like talking and doing all, and you know, she's big on talking about emotion and just talking in general. Like, words is powerful. Words is one of the most powerful things now than ever.
yeah, absolutely.
Most powerful things than ever. Like I'll be watching. Like the other day, I was watching. I know it's an old show, but I finished Fear the Walking Dead.
Okay.
I sit there and I'm like, what would make all these people follow this person? You don't got to gun to all their hand. You don't have, like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
one person. But when you got that voice and you could communicate, you could you could do whatever. You can make the whole city follow you.
Yeah.
And now, not only that, now you got social media doing it.
Yeah.
You don't even got to meet people in person. Get a big social media platform, like they say a podcast, and you got to out, have the whole world follow him.
Yeah, Kai.
So it's like
Planet Kai is
words
on
is
another level.
Yeah, people don't realize that words is very powerful now than ever. Words is it's a lot. I've been thinking about a lot of stuff lately.
You know, it's one of those things too. Like when you're live, you know, you can mess up and slur, or you know, like it's just being a human being. I think like when things are always perfect, put together, people just, especially nowadays, they almost shun the fact that, you know, you got a professional name, brand, logo, photo shoot. Like, you know, people almost see. It's funny, right? Because on one hand, back then when I was doing it, you know, everybody gave props, you know, for a good amount, but I also know that other people felt like nah, like ain't no way, or how is he constantly doing it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like why, like they probably feel like that. And it's like, yo, like, you know, why does anybody do anything at that point? You know what I'm saying? Like if you know somebody smoke every day, you're not gonna be like surprised that he smoked the following day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like exactly. If I'm putting out music every quarter, day, week, month, year, it's like, you know me for doing that. When people ask me like, yo, you still doing the music? It's like, didn't you like my post the other day? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where I played my music? Like, what do you be looking at that I'm not like aware of that I'm putting out? Cause I swear I've been only putting out, you know what I'm saying? Like everything that I care about, which is centered around music.
Yep.
You know, that, so, you know, a couple people out there might feel like that's one dimensional. I mean, I did other things before. I danced, I drew, you know, I did poetry, you know, I did a lot of things, but
did a lot. Yeah.
You know, where I concentrate and condense the focus, you know, it's on that magic right there. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like I'm in a new game plus where I'm also, I can't say I'm behind, because like I said before, I did lives before. I put out videos before, regular videos, music video. It's not like I haven't done the art form. It's just that, like, I can be consistent because the resistance to like get in the ring, I'm not saying that there isn't any like resistance or challenges, but it's as simple as turning on the cameras in my office and the lights. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'm good to go. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't have to like, and don't get me wrong, like the equipment to get here was over time. It wasn't in one shot. But now where I feel like it's all coming together where you can get me in one shot, now it's like, all right, like, well, if I have it, then let's use it. Let's just create.
Let's use it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna just have the shit just to say I have it and it look cool to have. Nah, let's get to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
let's utilize what we got.
I'm gonna treat this like a job. If I can go to my job every damn day, then why I can't show up for myself and watch myself and watch the numbers? You know what I mean? Like, why not? So it's like that's all I'm saying to those people out there analyzing me. Get a job. You know what I'm saying? Go either you get a job or you make one up. But you gotta be working on something. And if you feel me? And if you're not working on that, work on yourself. Cause ain't nobody perfect. I could fuck around and learn Mandarin right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm trying to be at for real. You know, make money, give my opinion, make music, you know, make just art. Could be whatever that is, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be amazing if I amassed like such a potent audience. You know what I'm saying? That would be amazing. Like, I don't know what that would look like, but you know,
it's gonna happen, my boy.
I'm here, and I want to put in so much work that it's undeniable.
Put the time in, the work in, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's destined to happen.
Like it was, yeah. Like it was no like, oh, you know, he paid his way to the top. I mean, to keep it a stack, when you think about it, you ain't wrong. That's just not the whole answer. It did take money to get here. I had to pay my rent to have a place to stay, to have the shit that I have now, to then utilize that to make a whole new wave of income, a whole new stream of income. So yeah, lame ass nigga, it did take, you know what I'm saying? It did take bread, actually. You ain't wrong, it's just not the whole answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, cause motherfuckers want to humble you like you gotta be broke, you know, to prove that you more honest than other people. And it's like, no, like, you know, once upon a time we were, but then at some point in time we learned.
He wasn't. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then we adapted, and then we applied, and then we evolved. And so it's like, you know, even though I put out 300 something videos on my YouTube channel, which I'm sure isn't a lot at all, and that they were just like sporadic random videos, now I'm trying to just up the ante of episodes like these. You know what I'm saying? Have a solid 300 of these. You know what I mean? Like however long or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then plug in the music wherever it makes sense. You know, talking about official things like, you know, that shit. Man.
Yeah, bro.
I want to talk about One Piece. Only to where you are though. Only to where you are, because I don't want to, you know, I want you to enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I'm only at episode 115.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not. They still fighting in Alabasta.
Okay.
They still fighting Crocodile. And I'm pretty sure I'm probably on episode not 115, I think I'm like 120 now. But they didn't finish fighting. They didn't finish whipping his ass yet, basically.
What you like about One Piece? I feel like I know the answer, but for the world watching and listening, being that
Yeah,
it's
well,
a
I mean,
blooded anime.
I like the storyline. I like the characters. I like how it's different. Like certain characters, they got a different type of walk.
Right.
They sound different. It's very creative. It's very it's not like your traditional anime.
Word.
Like everything about it is creative. It's like a whole nother world. But like I said, it's you can learn a lot of core values in real life in
Yeah.
that show also. So the whole scenery, schematics, the language, like what they talk about, how they talk, what they say, how they say it, what they wear. Everything is just very like different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even the powers they have is different. Very different. It's not like no Marvel super. Oh, I can fly. I got super speed. No, it's like very creative. Very creative. I love it.
What about the Straw Hats?
What do you mean? Who the straw hats? His
Like
hat?
like just the way how they're a crew and how they got their own ambitions.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I like that. I like how they operate as a crew. Like they know Luffy is a clown, but they know at the end of the day he's gonna get the job done,
Right,
and that's all
right,
that matters. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And they'll rock with him strong just based off of that. And he know he'll do the same for them.
right. It kind of remind me of G Unit. I'm not
Real,
gonna lie with
yeah, it's
Yayo.
almost like G Unit.
Yeah, except for
Yeah,
Banks,
Tony
but you
Ayo
know.
Zoro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hell yeah. It's my show. Unless you definitely gonna plan to watch one before I go to bed today. You know what I mean? Catch up a little bit, gotta catch up to you.
yeah. That's the terrible part about being up to date is you got nothing to look forward to.
You gotta wait. Yeah, I know.
You know, I watched all the movies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, damn. Like, I'll fuck around and rewatch it, but I know there's other animes that I can get caught up to. They got
Yeah,
Chakuta and uh, Black Clover.
yeah, I heard about that. I heard that's really good.
Yeah, my man's aunt, he put me onto that. So I'm like, all right, like, and then I finished My Hero Academia.
Nice.
I'm just like, damn, like, anime and life, yo. Like, the thing about anime, like, I felt like those were like, I met my parents, my friends, like, dead ass, that movies and music, you can't go wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, I feel like people that choose the streets, there are harsh elements to surviving in somebody's circumstance. You know what I'm saying? And they might not be in a position to watch anime because, you know, they sold the eighth ball or of coke to some whack job that compromised the hideout location and whatever that underworld is. You know what I'm saying? Of being
Yeah,
in the streets and participating in certain actions. Like for me, like I always rolled dolo, and if I had friends, I probably had them in like pairs of three, like where I'm the third person really. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the two people you really solid like rock with, like it's just y'all three in the space. Like I felt like I've had friends like that, and then I would have other friends outside of that three that, you know, kind of orbit us, and you know, we still cool as well. But it just
yeah,
seems like when you, at least for me, like I don't know, like just it almost felt like all of my 20s damn near going into my 30s, you don't really like you're lucky to have two.
yeah.
You're
If you
lucky to
have
have
one,
two.
yeah,
You're lucky to have one.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And then even if nothing bad happened, right? it just feels like we're all chasing our goals and our dreams or our daily pursuits of the day to where you're by yourself anyway if you're not in a relationship.
Yeah, true that.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you get in a relationship, you're even more by yourself outside of the friend group.
Yeah.
You understand? It's like they like by the time you give them the update of you and what you got going on, you probably gonna show up with your lady, or it's gonna be a post online where it's like, oh shit, I haven't seen him in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably how it hits people. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have Facebook. I don't have Facebook. Facebook was that outlet where if it's been a while, I'll upload something and people be like, "Oh shit!" Like
people will hit you up,
yeah, like I didn't even know he was around. Like I didn't even know he was on the planet. I didn't even know he was in town. It's just so weird how people is wired to think that if you're not online, you're like
social media,
you're like dead or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you're just gone. You're just like
posting.
You know what I'm saying? They treat you like a fucking a Lugia. they treat you like a fucking rare ass Pokemon. Like this shit is just crazy. Like, and at times I'd be hyped to see them too. Depending on who it is, I'd be like, yo, shit, like I probably always see somebody's stuff online, and then when I see him in person, it's like, yo, what's up? Or if it's like I don't be online, but I rock with the person that's online or offline. You know what I mean? If I see that person and we got like a rapport, then it's like, yo, like what's going on? And I know if what happened?
Nothing, I guess that what's up.
Yeah, but I know that I be tucked away, so it's like we'll never really see each other like that unless we frequent the same spots. And then and that's a gamble if we don't talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I be trying to at some of those times catch up in those moments, not all moments, but it just life, man. You getting older, you just do your own thing, like, and you don't really have to explain that to anybody. It's not. Some people take it the wrong way, like how dare you be to yourself, but it's like, my nigga, like
you got to life your own life.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta life your own life. You gotta live your own life. Like I can't. I already know I'm not that important to everybody like that. You know what I mean? The people that I tap in with get that vibe. You know what I'm saying? So if we not like that, don't treat me like, you know what I'm saying? It's the end of the world or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was living this whole time, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like you was living without me this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if I was like, yo, why you living without me, bro? Like, nah, man. Live your life, man. To all of you watching, live your life.
Live your life to the fullest and pray every day.
And even though, like, even though I might be to myself or it may feel like I'm on the run, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still find time to give back. And so I feel like if people practice that, they be straight, because it's like you'll know how much you're willing to give from yourself, to others based off, knowing like, okay, like I've been paying myself knowledge, information on the music, the business, the money, jobs in the market, some homes that I could look into, some credit information that I could invest in or figure out, like, you know what I'm saying? All of these things takes its separate set of time to lock in, register, and then be like, all right, now I'm gonna attack it. And so it's like, if I'm doing all of that you know, for me, and then I'm like, I could fall, not really fall back because it's probably already taken care of, but like I could then pivot and then give back. You know, I might pop out at a show that somebody, you know, might have going on, or you know, I might just hit up the guys, and you know, but even then it's like, you know, I'm just more selective on where that energy is, just because when I come home from work, I don't really have much of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like how much energy do you really have in a day to do what you want to do? And that's why, like, if I feel like if I'm talking to people like you or my sister or whatever, you know, it's like the energy almost feels limitless. Like I have to tell her like, yo, like it's really getting late and I gotta wake up, but you know, I'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it just, yeah, yo, this shit is different. This shit is really different now. Like just growing up, being aware of shit, still being young enough to try out certain things and be involved. And like I said, a lot of OGs that I've seen stream, you know, we have the advantage because we were creatives already utilizing this shit. We just didn't have
Yeah.
like a set schedule or consistency to give the same thing outside of what we were already doing. Like you speak on the Night Riders life, you know, speak on that, like building that, what that was like, and the time, the hours it took to edit, all of that shit.
Well, I mean, that was a lot. Definitely went through a lot of stuff with that. But I feel like, you know what, we should save that for like a different episode, bro. Cause that's like a whole
That's a whole
that's like a whole nother level. Yeah, that's like a whole thing.
word.
That's a whole thing. That's definitely a whole thing.
Word.
Gotta separate that. That's definitely a whole thing.
What shit were you getting into right now?
No, I was just getting ready, getting my stuff ready for tomorrow and everything. Might hit the hanging a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
man.
working a few hours. I didn't do much today. Just did laundry and stuff like that.
Okay.
But definitely, I got some stuff to tell you. I can't tell you right now, but bro, you're gonna be surprised.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
that's for sure. That's for sure. Hey, listen, man. We got my guy Manny in the building, everybody. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
sir.
Like, the conversations is potent. You know, we at the
Always.
Bat Cave. You know what I'm saying? We gonna rock out for a little few. I'm gonna let my cousin do his thing. You know, if I fire up a stream tomorrow, if he willing, you know, he can pull up again. But you know,
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm definitely with it, brother. Hit me up. Well, I'm gonna call you tomorrow anyway. And we're gonna figure out exactly what time and everything. We can do it everything. I'll do the whole Night Riders thing.
yeah. We can map
get
it
that
out. We
going.
can map it out better.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Maybe come up with some. We can talk about just certain topics too, because and I'm gonna try to save them and write them down, because I swear I had a few today and I just drew a blank. But
It's all good. It's raw, unfiltered conversations we had today.
yeah.
I'm gonna text you the topics. I know some topics. I'm gonna text it to you. I got you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Love.
Man, I love you, man. And thanks for everybody. Thank you for letting me meet your live and your audience. I appreciate it.
You feel me?
Fred is a great guy, one of my favorite cousins.
You.
I love him very much. Everything he say, definitely take into account that he's not gonna bullshit nobody. He's not gonna bullshit himself.
Approved. You feel me? And
Yes,
on
sir.
that note, man, Heavy Metals of Honor, episode 15. Salute.